There we go.
Hey, Nap,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second ever GA Friday Night Live. Tonight, we've got a very special guest and a soon-to-be exposed second one. We'd first like to introduce our main guest, Avillium, head of the Navy, head of the Army. Sheesh, screwed that one up. Also known as David.
Gentlemen. Thank you. Hello. My lovely fans, hello. See you out there, Zunin. Hello.
Got some fans in the crowd.
Sit my ass down here.
So how have you been, Avillium?
I've been good, just chilling, the usual. Head of the army stuff. You know how it is.
Gotcha. What time is it right now for you?
It is currently 36 minutes past 11. This is not a time I would usually be up, especially since I've been up since fucking 5 o'clock in the morning.
It's a little late.
It's a little late. But,
Oh.
I have the
Oh,
pleasure.
who's that in the crowd? Look at that.
Who there?
Hold on.
Can I just point out there's a man named Avillium in the crowd? There's two people named Avillium.
There's two. Oh my goodness. There's a whole lot of them.
Damn.
Hold on. I'm having command difficulties. There you go.
Very anticlimactic joining, if I do say.
It's all right, Limp. It's all right.
God damn.
The man himself.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Back from the
I
dead.
decided to join.
Back from the dead.
I decided to join tonight. Haven't shown my face in I think 5 months. Haven't been in game in five months. But wasn't busy doing anything tonight. My roommate left for Christmas break. Been cleaning all day, so I thought I would come and talk and tell a little bit of stories or whatever fucking shit people want to hear. Wait, is this a friendly, family free or
Nope.
family friendly show?
No.
Okay,
No.
Definitely not.
all right. Because there's definitely gonna be some cussing slung around. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's just in my dictionary now.
Yeah.
But
12-year-olds at GA are gonna shiver their timbers.
yeah,
Just,
sorry if you're
made a
listening to
comment.
this and your mom's in the room. I turned the volume down.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. Shoot, dude. It's been a while, man.
Yep, it has been a while. I think the last time I was in game, actually on my computer in a Men of War game, to be precise, was early July.
Yeah, wasn't it like the July rally or something like that?
Yeah, it was the
You were last
July
in game?
rally. It was the July rally. Yeah, that was the last time I was in game. So it's been half a year. It's been half a year since I've been in game. I feel like a negligent father figure that has been absent from their child's life for half their fucking life.
Man went to get out some milk and never came back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, went out for the cigarettes, never came back.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I've been very busy with school. I'm in college, so this semester we turned to in-person classes. So I have been very busy with that. Haven't had much time to be on my computer, but winter break is now upon us, or at least myself. I don't know about everybody else. So I should be able to get some work done with GA before I come back to Columbia in January. So that's good.
Sick. So I like to start off. How long have you guys known each other?
Damn.
God.
I've known David, I think, since 2011.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, it's been probably 10 years that I've known David. That or 2012. I'd say at the latest 2013, but I'm getting a feeling that it's 2012. I met him.
I know
in a group.
back then our friendship was on and off.
Yeah,
It was only until around 13, 14, we started getting to know each other a bit more because we were in the same group together.
Yeah. So basically, I met David in a group called the Kingdom of Great Britain. It was like one of those old style colonial groups that I'm pretty sure majority of the people in the crowd or listening like probably were not even in. But I met him in that group. He was like second in command of that group, and I was like an officer. And like
You're like
David never used to give me the time of day. Like he would never talk to me. But then I came back to the group like 2 years later, like he said, like 2014, and I became a general. But by then the group was kind of dying because like it was just outdated. But yeah, I've known David for a very, very long time. He did have like a quick little stint. I think it was like probably like a 2 year period where like he basically quit Roblox. I think it was from like 2015 to 2016, maybe even longer. But I've known David for a very long time. Fun fact: David made my first ever French group uniforms. That
We're
maybe
gonna go over this. We're gonna go
Yeah.
over this.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
maybe
goodness.
if we can find them, David can post in the shouts. But I paid David like $100 worth of Robux. Like I think it was like 35K back in the day. I
Jeez.
paid David 35K for uniforms. The motherfucker, he does the main army uniforms, which this was back whenever main armies used to be a thing. So like regiments would only be like 10 people big, maybe even less. They were like, to be in a regiment back in the day, you had to be very elite, and like a majority of the group would be in the main army. This is back whenever groups only rallied like 40 to 50 people, if
The
that.
structures we
Yeah.
have now with regiments was not a thing back
Yeah,
then.
it was not a
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
back. But he does the old guard and then just dips. Never talks to me again. Fucking just dies, and he takes my money. The next time I see David, I'm running the French group that he made the uniforms for. But by then, Le Prince started making uniforms, and he like comes up to me and he's like, "Long time no see." I'm like, "Yeah."
Just
What's up, David?"
to clear my name slightly, I spent said
Casually.
money on limiteds, which I then gave to Nap in
Yeah,
the
he did.
second generation
Um,
of GA.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I
investment,
guess
the
your money
long
came
term.
to me.
So he got
But he
it back
comes up to me and he's
somewhat.
like, "These are such shit uniforms." And this is like Le Prince's first ever time making uniforms. But basically, the only reason why Le Prince makes uniforms, which Le Prince is like literally the best
Man's a
tailor in the
god.
genre.
Like,
The only
Christ.
reason that kid makes uniforms is because of David quitting. That's it. If David didn't quit and never finished my uniforms, Le Prince would have probably never made them. So that's a fun little story for y'all. But yeah, 2011, 2012 is whenever I met David. Very long time, almost 10 years, if not 10 years.
Jeez. So like 19 years of knowing each other, right? What is your obviously your relations been kind of on and off, like you said, but like in GA, how's that duo worked out for you guys?
I mean,
Yes, David, you can answer that first.
me and Nap are basically partners in crime at this rate, you know? Every decision, all that stuff that's made in GA is made with cooperation between me and Nap. Like,
I think me and David. Okay, I think me and David worked well last like iteration of GA.
yeah.
I do think that, and I'll be the first to admit, I was very like obsessively controlling over like the marshals, which is one of the reasons why they ended up leaving. Obviously, in this iteration, I've become a lot more hands off, and David basically does everything for the group. And I'll poke in every now and then and like give my 2 cents on things. Partially because I just don't have the time, but partially because I trust David. But I think David kind of like he keeps me level headed because he's able to connect with the ordinary person in the group more than I am because I'm not around. So whenever I see people complaining about things that I don't think are worth the headache, and David's able to sit there and explain to me why people are frustrated, and I'm able to kind of see that point of view and perspective, it kind of like balances each other out. Because I think I bring the expertise of just running a big group. Keep in mind, like I said, a lot of the people in the audience probably were not in GA last time, and some of them were. But GA this time last year, or no, this time like 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, it was the biggest group this genre has ever seen in its entire lifetime. Like, nobody was bigger than this group. It was rallying, like, at the time, probably, like, around 200. 200, 250. So I
Yeah.
think that I'm able to bring that expertise and just what works with making a big group, like kind of realistic in the sense of how it should be ran. And I think David's just able to connect with people better and keep the group afloat. So I think our
I will
partnership.
admit that when I first started back in GA last year, the man that am today was not the same. Like
Yeah, no.
a lot of stuff I've learned from Nap over the months. Like Nap can tell you myself. When I first took up Marshall, I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he didn't. He
I
had
was
no
running
control.
by old methods that just didn't work.
Yeah.
Right. And Nap kind of pointed me in the right direction
Yeah.
and made
And
what I am now.
even David, like later on in GA's lifetime, last time, he's much different now because he's just learned more responsibility because he's been able to stand in my stead and basically run the group without him. So I think everybody evolves over time, per se. But
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. And like on top of that, you know, like you said, partner in crime. What have been like your favorite moments together in GA? Because obviously in 8 years you have tons of memories, but like, I mean, what has been like your best one?
God, there's been so
pertaining to
many.
yeah, I know.
Like,
Pertaining to the actual group itself, I'd say the Austrian War in Austria, just because like I don't know, the vibes were immaculate in the general staff. I think
yeah.
we were all very engaged in beating Austria because we hated them for good reason too. So I think that probably that like 2 month time frame where we were at war with Austria and like battles had a lot of weight to them because we didn't want to lose to Austria and then have the Adrix run his mouth or Towdy or any of the Austrian COs. And that's not like a dig at them right now because we all change over time. But pride was very much so a thing back in the day. And we had to keep our reputation at the highest level possible. So I'd say pertaining to the group but there were also many times where like me, David, Joseph, Ryan, we'd literally like skip. I know this sounds terrible, but we'd skip like events and just go play like Sea of Thieves together and just dick around. And those are probably the moments that I cherish the most. Is just like even whenever we're not working on the group, we still all used to hang out together and do shit together, and that's probably my most fond memory in GA with David.
It was a tight knit brothership back in those days. Right. We were all focused on beating Austria. Brought us all together, like you said. Right.
I've seen like David, I've seen you and Malin in the I've seen you guys in the general staff VC sometimes. I mean, one time I joined and you guys were playing Tarkov, and I asked, "Is Tarkov worth buying?" And you both said at the same time, "No."
No,
but you've been playing like all day. Like I checked in before I went to school, and I saw you guys playing Tarkov, and when I came back, you were still playing.
Made me want to rip my bloody eyeballs out. Like honestly, don't. Anyone that plays that game, please just go to the nearest folder and delete it. Just no.
Yeah, you told me some pretty bad things about it. So along with like the friendships you've had and like just the memories, in the future, what do you want to see happen like in the future of GA? Like what are some projects you want to complete? What are some ideas you have for the future?
Right now, as officers know, our objective for the end of this year is to rally 400. Part of me thinks it's doable. Part of me doesn't think it's doable. I don't want Nap's thoughts is on there. I mean, he set the goal, so.
Yeah, I just want to see 400 because, I mean, we can rally 100 Asians. So I think like 500 overall is like a good number to end the year on. Keep in mind, GA was relaunched in February, so it would be basically not even a full year of being open in Men of War that we were able to accomplish 500.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a very outlandish goal, but you have to set outlandish goals or you're just going to be a bum and not achieve anything. But projects, obviously, like Men of War as a community is entirely different than
Yeah.
GA. So I can't speak on the obvious things that Men of War is doing that everybody knows about, Caribbean, all that type of jazz, which we don't have any developmental input in because their game. But for France, I think there's a lot of things I can't talk about for the sake of it's just way too early. I mean, obviously, we're going to continue to make new maps, and we kind of want to like transform our style of map making and make bigger maps and accommodate bigger battles. So whenever Men of War does grow more, we can kind of have those bigger battles. Possibly incorporating a type of like server system, how there's probably going to be with the Caribbean, where you like teleport between different parts of the Caribbean. You do the same for the battle, kind of like gory shit, which call us a copier. I don't really give a fuck. Like Whooped Up made it first. Don't really care. But yeah, there's just a lot of shit that we have planned. I know like a lot of people were looking forward to Paris whenever we were making GA last time. So yeah, there's just a lot of things that we're getting done behind the scenes that are going to take time. But if you have patience, which patience is a virtue, then you'll be able to see these things come into fruition and you'll be able to enjoy them. So
Yeah. Like I said, we have projects in the work, big projects that are just lengthy, you know. The winter campaign is a lengthy project because there's so many uniforms to create.
Yeah.
Anything we want to work on, it's just time consuming, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we want to kind of like transition GA to being an independently owned, like looking at it from the standpoint that it's like an independently owned asset where a majority of the assets that are in pertaining to the group, and we've already started doing this with hats and equipment, they are like strictly purely owned by GA and they're not ripped off a Mountain Blade like every other fucking copy and paste group in EI does. And we just want to bring a sense of realism, having different sets of uniforms, like I said, having original content that isn't ripped from another game.
Yeah, shout out to Chris, man. The hats he has produced are absolutely beautiful. Like,
yeah, shout out to Chris. He's done a fucking fantastic job.
He's done a brilliant job on them.
With making the new hats and equipment, and we've obviously got a lot of more shit that he's going to be making. So be excited for that. But he's done a damn good job. He's literally made better assets than professional game developers that made Mountain Blade Warband. And the good thing is that he's not going to be making shit or any French shit for any other group. So we don't have to worry about any other copycat fags going and taking our shit or trying to replicate it. So
these hats are purely unique to this GA and this GA.
Yeah, purely unique. So that's what we're focusing on right now, is making this group as unique as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like to add on to your you talked about like Paris, the possibility of that. I've had obviously firsthand experience with like the map making, making Bellegarde, making Egypt and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, Bellegarde was a pain. Dude, the thing's
I know.
Yeah, that thing was like 7K by 8K studs, dude. It's massive.
Yeah, it is massive. It's a shame that use as much because just right now in the current state of Men of War, like the map is not as optimized for larger battles. But in the future, with optimization and potentially like just reworking a lot of the back end shit that they might be doing, then hopefully, and I'm pretty confident that in the near future we'll see a Bellegarde, the same map that we have now, that is a lot more functional for larger battles, and we can enjoy it to its full potential.
A lot of it also depends on obviously Roblox sorting out their crappy servers as well. That massively contributes to the problems of Bellegarde.
Yeah, it's just
Bellegarde's
a massive project, and Scar Kala did like an absolutely amazing job on making that.
Yeah.
It's super historically accurate, and the map looks very appealing. So it's nothing wrong with the map. It's just the limitations of this being a Lego game and just the sheer amount of code that goes into making a game like Men of War. At the moment, Bellegarde's not really sufficient for larger battles, but that should not be a problem in the near future. Hopefully, we can figure that out.
Yeah. So we're gonna transition real fast. We have a recurring segment on our show where we basically do an explain the image. We're gonna bring out some images real fast.
I'm dreading this. I don't know why, but I'm dreading this.
Yeah. We'll start off with the first of 4 images.
Bro, this guy is back again.
Dude, I don't know who you are, but like, I don't know if you think you're funny, but you're kind of a loser.
It is what it is.
You seem to have a security breach.
Yeah, it happens. He's on alts. It's all right. Commands work.
So the image is behind us?
Yeah, it's right above your head.
Okay.
Oh, that was last year.
Is that an anime
picture? Is that an anime profile picture?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, this was like whenever the... Yeah, so basically... I don't really like anime. I don't really care what anybody thinks. Call me.
We take the piss out of it
I do not care. I don't like anime. I think it's retarded. But basically, we had like a weird phase with like certain individuals in the group that were highly profiled that were like switching their fucking.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Middle of last year, colonels were getting anime profile pictures and all sorts of crap. It was weird.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what that picture explains. I know Leo was one of them that changed.
Leo, there's a bunch of others as well. I can't remember the names, but there was a lot of them.
Yeah. So if you're wondering if I support anime, go fuck yourself.
Hell no. Hell no.
All right. Let me bring out the next one.
Damn, I come back for the first time in 5 months, and some dude's trying to get my attention. Damn.
That's what happens. There's a history of Lib and Avillium having a bit of a mod war all the time.
Yeah, Libium doesn't like.
Libium doesn't like being told off.
Yeah, he doesn't like authority.
No, he does not. He can't handle it. But unfortunately, like. With the way Discord is after BLM, you have to be extremely careful what is said in Discord servers now. The slightest report of the N-word can get an entire Discord server shut down. It happened with bloody, what was it? Charcoal Nation from America. They got shut down because of the exact reason. And the last thing we need is the GA server being shut down because someone said the N-word.
Yeah, last year I got banned at the.
Yeah, I got banned. Me and Nat got banned for it. So you know, they are hard on it. As much as people hate it, it's for the security of the server, so it has to be done.
Yeah. Sometimes we got to go a little 1984.
Unfortunately, yes, but you know. Oh dear.
Is that Men of War?
That's
Men of War, is it? When was that?
It might be. I don't know. I forgot who sent me this photo, but
still the Bicon's facing in front. Yeah. Where was that? That's not Santian. I don't know.
But,
totally said because you know this is 1812 and unfortunately colored people were not enlisted in the army, so
the real reason behind that is that dude. The change your skin color meme has been around for a long time.
Yeah, it's been around for ages.
I remember seeing the first one back literally probably in KGB. So he's probably bringing back. He's channeling his inner Avillium. That's probably what's going on.
See that said like virtually every raid. Someone says it.
They gotta. I bet Chris has said it once or twice.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Everyone said it at some point.
And our last one, this one's kind of an old one now, but
oh my god, fuck me, Jesus, oh god,
where was this?
This is really fucking old. This is Federal States of America, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it might have been from the Tiki tribe because I heard tribe in the second one.
No, it was from the Federal States of America, which was a big group back in like 2015, 2014. Basically, Back before I ran a group, I was a peewee little soldier.
Yeah.
And I think I was screaming at an officer to give me a cadet training so I could get my fucking blue uniform because Yeehaw Union. And nobody would come and train me. So I just went off on the group wall. And the very famous, these HRs really need to be evaluated fucking message was sent. So
It's
at
almost as iconic as
4:53 a.m., holy shit. I was up
Yeah.
What are
very
you
late.
doing
Yeah.
posting this shit at
Damn,
4
I-
o'clock in the morning? Really
I
wants
wasn't
that
drunk or
training,
high,
man. Jesus.
So I don't know. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. No wonder there weren't no officers on. It's fucking 5.
Yeah, he's probably as iconic as the what was the Avillium, the development kick this. Wow,
We
what's-
need to crank down on some development.
Yeah,
early.
Crank down some
we need to
development.
crank down on some development.
Well, see, that's not. That was staged. Ryan messaged me and he was like, "Yo, I'm about to make a little meme. I need you to come in VC and say this." I was like, "Okay," but Ryan said that like I used to say that saying a lot back in the day, so I guess that's why he told me to say it. But yeah, that was staged. But the meme where Shrek comes out of the fucking porter potty.
Yeah, Shrek comes out with that face fucking pasted on it.
Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen.
Yeah, Yeah.
So for our final segment, we're done with the photos. Usually we'd have colonels come on and advertise the regiments, but obviously, yeah, you guys don't lead regiments. So over here, if you'd like to come on
I
over.
lead all the regiments.
Yeah, you lead all the regiments. We have a little table showed up. We got Guard, First Corps, Second Corps, Fifth Corps with the Asians, and then the Cavalry Corps. If you'd like to give a brief overview of each and advertise each of them a little bit for the guys.
I'm gonna let David do this because I do
Yeah,
not
David's
come
got
around,
this.
so.
Okay. The guard obviously focuses themselves on professionalism and skill. And they've had their moments where they've demonstrated it for sure, I have absolute confidence if I sent what the fuck? Okay.
good.
Anyway,
No biggie.
if I was to ever deploy the guard, I would absolutely have total confidence in them securing a victory. They've come a long way, definitely, but they've had ups and downs, but they've gotten there. First Corps, Lev, as we know. What's there to say? It's like been our most stable corps since the launch of GA again. And I do think that's down to Lev, his staff, his colonels, his officers, all putting in the extra effort into making it the corps that it is today. Premier's in a very good state, and that's 100% down to their efforts. Duxium, it's had a rough ride, It's had regiments shut down. It's had regiments a switch of leadership. As we know, it's now dominated by the 57E, who are constantly rallying.
Shot. I did not expect it.
You didn't actually expect it to fire.
I still got it, baby. Let's get it.
To cannon all men are equal, I guess.
Yeah, I
Oh,
swear.
and I've been shot out of the room.
Yeah, my bad, boys.
It is.
Yeah. I'm on the roof now. I'm outside. TP me.
Jeez, man.
Thank you.
This is what happens when we allow it to the public. We'll make sure to not allow it to the public next round.
It's just where we say cut and we're going to an ad break.
Yeah, about right.
Coolmaster, cut the radio.
Yeah, but thank you guys for coming on. Even
I'm back in.
with all these exploiters being bums.
Yeah, there's always got to be the little toxic, edgy little kids that want to ruin the fun for everyone.
The losers.
Anyway, before that craziness happened, Duxium, dominated by the 57 Corps, rallying 40 to 50 on a regular basis. There's a guy standing outside the window. It's had its ups and downs, but it's getting there. It's getting on its feet, and that's no doubt due to the efforts of Simeon, Adam, and obviously his colonels like Ryan and definitely Slat. Like, I have to give a shout out to Slat when it comes to Duxium. The man has pulled 16E out of the shitter in a course of like 2 to 3 weeks. Like, props to that guy.
The curse of the 16 ECOs, I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah. Like 16 years had like 4 different colonels, and Slap so far in the course of 3 weeks has been the best one so far.
Hot
So
right.
props to him. Asian Corps, difficult to talk on because they're like 15 hours ahead of us. I know they're pretty stable right now. Each of the regiments rally like 20 to 25. I know they had a rough start, but they are getting there, like skill-wise, compared to the other Asians in the Manowar community. So it's good. It's good. Corps to cavalry. When it gets to the point, you see, gentlemen, when every single Man-O-War cavalry regiment refuses to fight our cavalry because they're far too skilled in comparison to them, says it all, really. Says it all. Says it all.
Yeah. Task Force has done a damn good job at
yeah, like cavalry
beating
corps.
everybody's ass.
They're actually nuts. Like I don't know what them people are taking, but whatever it is, I really do want some. So hit me up, please.
Yeah. But
And yeah,
I guess
I
my
would say
closing
GA.
statement.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I would say GA right now. We've got some minor issues. They're being fixed, but I think we're in a relatively good position right now.
Yeah, no. My closing statement is this group, whether some of y'all have been here for like a couple months, whether some of y'all have been here since we joined Man of War, whether some of y'all have been here since EIGC, or even some of y'all have been here way before that. This group has a very rich history, and the fact that the core of the group, so the very influential members that may not only be general staff, but like even rankers, certain individuals in the ranks of regiments and leadership of said regiments have been around for almost 3 years now. It just goes to explain how influential and just brotherhood type mentality that this group has. And like a lot of people, I know, I'm going to call someone out. I know Logan from the 4E has been in this group since he was like 11 or 12 years old, which is crazy to think about because he's in high school now. But he's been participating in my French groups since 2015. 2015, 2016, I think. That's literally like 5-6 years. Which is crazy to think out because it's been a very long journey. And yeah, I am 21 years old now, and I'm not around as much as I used to be. Especially like during quarantine, I know the people that were in GA during that time saw my face every day, and I was much more active than I was now. But this group has had a very long road to where it's at now, and undoubtedly has had a very bumpy road with very high lows, or low lows and high highs. But
What was that?
it's been a pleasure. Yeah, it's been a pleasure to lead a group full of people that have the same common interests and just basically having fun. And it's not a sweatshop full of people that are trying to appease one individual at the top that gets a hard-on or a boner from seeing a bunch of Legos line up. I truly don't really care about that shit anymore. I just want people to have fun. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can point fingers. But, yeah, however long each one of y'all decide to stay in this group, just know the main objective is for people to have fun. And if 75, 80, 85, 90% of the people in the group can say that throughout their time at GA they've made friends and had fun, then that's really like that. I mean, I guess that makes the group a success. I don't count success off of rally numbers. I count them off of fulfilling the mission of the group, and I can thoroughly say that GA has fulfilled the mission that I set it out to have back in March of 2019, which is almost 3 years ago. So for everybody that's been here for that long, I appreciate you all. For those that just joined, I hope you are having fun so far, and I hope you stick around for much longer. And all I can say, gentlemen, is that a lot is in store, and your patience will be rewarded. So,
We got a
Yeah.
round of applause for Mr. Emperor, please.
Well said. Well said.
yep.
Momo, hit that audio, boy.
Hit that audio.
There we
Hit
go.
that audio, buddy.
Hit that audio. All right. Well, thank you two for coming out. It's been a hell of a 30 minutes. Thank you to the crowd for coming out. Can't do it without your support, guys.
Of course, and I will see y'all boys
In
whenever I
another
see y'all.
6 months.
Yep. Another.
Everyone, say goodbye.
We'll do a
Goodbye.
podcast follow up.
Say goodbye to Nap. You know, you'll see him in the next.
We'll do a part 2 later.
Maybe April or something next year might see him. Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Guess we'll
when
see.
summer rolls around. Maybe when Men of War Navy releases. Who knows?
How are these people still getting on the stage, by the way?
Good question. Probably experts. It's not our fault, man, I swear. I'll server lock earlier next time. Kind of forgot that server lock was a command. There you go. Now you're...
I like that picture. That's a good picture.